close your eyes and immerse yourself in Japanese culture. All the familiar sights, such as Mount Fuji, the Great Buddha of Kamakura, Tokyo Tower, and the most popular attraction in all of Japan, the Golden Pavilion. There is Yuno, a vast park filled with such amusements like a national museum and a zoo. For a mere 100 yen, that's just $1, we'll pay for admission to this popular amusement park that's great for the kids. At cherry blossom time, Yuno is a national obsession. Just outside the park is Ameya Yokocho, a rustling street market filled with tiny shops and vendors' carts. Stop for a snack of grilled mocha, a pounded rice cake wrapped in seaweed and brushed with pungent soy sauce. Or maybe you would like to take the train down to Tokyo, a city with a population of 12 million. 1 in 10 of Japanese people live there. Take the monorail down to the harbor island of Odaiba, where you can shop, hit the beach, ride a Ferris wheel with an incredible view of the city, or you can see Japan's imperial gardens. But do you want to walk around with all those tourist crowds, or do you want to experience something new and original? Join me on a journey. We will now enter the dimension of bizarre. Our first stop is Okunoshima, aka Rabbit Island. During World War II, Okunoshima was an island where the Japanese constructed and operated a poison gas factory. Now is currently an island infested with rabbits. You might all be scratching your heads in confusion thinking, how did the rabbits get to the island? One theory suggests that the Japanese were going to kill off all the test rabbits to help hide further evidence. But local rabbits were set free before anyone had the chance to kill them. With 50 plus years of breeding and no predators, the reproduction went wild, and now rabbits rule the island. If rabbits don't tickle your fancy, maybe our next stop will. Onward to Yoro Park. Yoro Park is a nature park that seems to defy the laws of physics. The park is filled with dangerous giant tree holes, upside down buildings, and places made for people who are afraid of heights. Each turn is a mini adventure, something new to explore and discover. The elliptical field is a series of 9 pavilions, each joined by an intricate network of 148 paths. By now you all must be getting hungry, so get out your chopsticks and get ready to dine in at our next 2 stops. First we have the Momofoko Ando Instant Ramen Museum, where you will not only learn about the history of ramen noodles, see all the varieties of soups, noodles, bowls, and toppings, and see how the noodles are made. You will also find 9 ramen restaurants, each featuring a feature ramen dish from a different region of Japan. For those of you who like to try multiple ramen dishes, each store features mini ramen, a small portion of the featured dish. Tickets for the meals are sold in vending machines outside of each of the stores just before entering. But for those of you who want more adventure in their meal, join me at Zao. Zao is a seafood restaurant that has an aquarium that's not just for show, it is a fishing tank. Once you set foot into the restaurant, you will notice this humongous ship from where you will catch your own meal. Sea reams, soles, horse mackerels, Japanese lobsters, bull-headed sharks, and rays are some of the fish that you will be aiming to catch. Once you step into the ship, you will receive a fishing rod and some bait. And once you reel in your dinner, you will decide how the chef will prepare your food. You can enjoy a wide variety of styles like sashimi, shioyaki, fish grilled with salt, sushi, and sosi, rice porridge, kabutoyaki, grilled fish head, ponsabai, fish bone cracker, miso soup, and more. You will be satisfied by the sweetness, taste, and texture of fresh squid just reeled in from the water. Watch out for the sharks! If you catch one of the sharks swimming in the aquarium, you'll have to eat it before it eats you. I don't know about any of you, but all the sightseeing is tiring me out. Let's take a quick nap at the Nagajin Capsule Hotel. If any of you have claustrophobia, then this is not the place for you. Each capsule is one self-contained tiny apartment, measuring about 8 by 12 by 7 feet. In 2007, Japanese residents wanted to tear the tower down because it was demoralizing. However, the international architectural community still considered the tower a masterpiece and saved it from its moment of destruction. Each room is fully furnished in up-to-the-minute fashion, featuring such amenities like a refrigerator, a kitchen stove, a television set, and a reel-to-reel tape deck. Now, let's get some shine. Everyone up! Time to trek to our next destination. Do any of you have a twin? All of you will after our next stop, the clone factory in Akihabara. For $1,750, the clone factory will bring out a holographic 3D picture of your head, printed out on a 3D paper, and just like that, you'll have a horrifying 20-inch doll that looks exactly like you. After the head is ready, you may choose a body for your tiny monstrosity. Most people prefer bodies that represent formal events, weddings being the most popular. However, any body from a sailor outfit to a stormtrooper body is available. After you dedicate yourself to creating a mini version of yourself, you might as well use it to scare your friends. By the way, if you notice those giant baseball-sized orbs by the counter, those orbs are not for sale. They are anti-crime fighting devices known as Bohan no Borokuru, deriving from their hue that brightly fills them. In the event of a robbery, the cashier will throw the orbs at the criminal. Once the orb hits the perpetrator, it spews its orange content, making it easier for the police to track down and capture the thief. Grab your clone and a coat and join me at our next stop, Gori no Suzukukan. Gori no Suzukukan is an aquarium filled with frozen fish. You will find 80 different varieties of fish in the collection of this aquarium. In order to keep the whole collection frozen, the aquarium is kept at a constant temperature of -2°F. Since the aquarium serves its visitors year-round, coats are available for a quick and chilly walk through the museum. Oh, before we end our tour, let's swing down to the museum in Tokyo for a couple of hours. You won't find any antiques, art, or inventions in this museum. We are headed to the only parasite museum in the world, the Maguru Parasite Museum. Come, we'll enjoy giant tapeworms, parasitic turtle heads, educational maps, and parasite-related research labs. We'll leave them a donation for the research that they're doing upstairs. It's time to say sayonara to Japan. We've encountered some of the weirdest attractions ever, and it was a fun time. We've seen an island infested with rabbits, a nature park that seems to defy the laws of physics, an instant noodle museum, a restaurant that has an aquarium that's not just for show, a claustrophobic hotel tower, a factory that produces clones, an aquarium with frozen fish at a temperature of -2°F, and the only parasite museum in the world. Now the trip from the dimension of bizarre has come to a close. Let's all head back to our homes. Don't forget to pay the ticket. Arigato and sayonara.